We have seen the devastation caused by Hurricane Ian as it came ashore in Florida. Now, as recovery efforts and cleanup begins, local amateur radio operators are helping relay valuable information to victims, their family members, and emergency services. Allie Martin has more.
In a corner of the Tupelo Veterans Museum, members of the Tupelo Amateur Radio Club and the Wireless Prayers Group were monitoring ham radio traffic in the aftermath of Hurricane Ian.
Rising water moving inland from the coastline in the indicated location.
Ham radio operators are able to provide and relay information that can be crucial to those on the ground.
This morning they were talking about they have people that are stranded on rooftops and so forth. So, and I'm sure that they're relaying all this information. We've trying to contact all of the emergency centers and so forth. With they've got a ham operator that's in each of these shelters, or a lot of the shelters have got a ham there, and also the emergency coordinators all are at these sites.
Many of the emergency centers have a ham radio operator who helps coordinate relief services and pass on information to families with loved ones in the path of the storm. Alan Suddeth is dressed as Captain Edward John Smith of the RMS Titanic, which utilized a wireless radio to send distress signals after it hit the iceberg. Suddeth says ham radio operators are doing their part to help out.
We've got several of our members that are going to the different frequencies that we're using and relaying back to me.
While the technology is not new, high frequency or ham radios are key in any natural disaster because they typically work when other forms of communication have been knocked out.
It has to do with the atmospherics, the nature of the radio signal. High frequency usually is referred to as, short wave. A lot of people refer to it as short wave radio, which usually you can go greater distances with that.
Tony Lute is owner of the Tupelo Veterans Museum, and he is glad the radio operators, known as hams, are able to set up shop in his space.
I sat here this morning before Alan got here, and there was a good bit of traffic on there this morning. And but anytime we're on the radios, I usually sit over and listen in.
Ham operators expect the radio traffic to pick up over the next few days as people are able to return to their homes and businesses and relay damage assessments and needs over the air. Telling your story in Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.